Well, the St. Pete Pride Parade was canceled the past 2 years because of the pandemic, but the parade and the festival return this weekend as organizers celebrate a special milestone, 20 years of pride in the city.
20 years. Event started June 1st, and they'll ultimately bring in thousands of people and millions in revenue to St. Pete. ABC Action News in-depth reporter Stassi Olmos takes a look at how pride has grown and what this means for the city.
How you doing, love? Here's a couple menus for you.
Haley Martz is a St. Petersburg native.
Growing up here, I remember being in school, I wasn't really out.
Now she co-owns Mixers on Central and 25th Avenue.
We're not technically considered a gay bar, we're allied because we want to welcome straight, gay, lesbian, whatever you are, we welcome everybody.
That message synchronizes in the streets of St. Pete.
Now it's like, this is the most welcoming city. It's honestly a beautiful thing to see.
And now the city holds a special title.
We are actually the largest Pride Festival in the Southeast United States. Having that notoriety really helps people understand how welcoming St. Pete is to celebrate all month long.
St. Pete hosted its very first festival 20 years ago, starting right here in the Grand Central District.
It's one of the original neighborhoods where the LGBTQ community really set a foundation for our community.
The festival was canceled for 2 years during the pandemic. Its return is expected to bring the biggest crowds to date.
With people coming out of the pandemic and wanting to be more involved and being more visible, especially in a time when we see some hateful rhetoric out of Tallahassee, we expect it to be larger this year, and we expect it to be a higher economic impact than we saw in 2019.
In 2019, St. Pete hosted 260,000 people with an economic impact of $62 million. This year, they're expecting 310,000 people ready to celebrate and spend.
The event as a primary reason for the trip, it was 89% in 2019, but that rose up to 91% so in 2021.
While Visit St. Pete Clearwater finds that more people are choosing to stay in private homes with family or friends, hotel occupancy was already up 5% from the first week of June to the second. And driving down Central Ave, you can see businesses are excited to host.
With the event extending to a month long, it gives multiple time periods for people to go and do something, where previously they focused everything on 1 week.
One of the things that's really great about the city of St. Pete is that we've scored perfect score on the Human Rights Campaign's Municipal Equality Index for 8 years in a row. Those things are the foundation for business development, tourism, relocation. It really talks to the livability of our city.
When the city couldn't host the parade in 2020, they painted a progressive pride mural on the intersection where it all began. Not only does it bring in more business, but its message travels across the country on social media.
The mural actually brings quite an attraction. We get a lot of people that want to take pictures. Most of them too promote our sign in the back too, which also helps. The 25th is the parade, and then the 26th is the street festival. I think it's going to bring out a lot more people. They haven't been in 2 years. Everybody's ready to get out. I think it's going to be crazier than ever before.
In St. Pete, I'm in-depth reporter Stassi Olmos, ABC Action News.
Thank you, Stassi. And you'll be able to ride PSTA buses for free to Pride events Saturday and Sunday. The parade begins Saturday at 4. It goes from Vinoy Park to Albert Whitted Airport at Albert Whitted Park along Bayshore Drive. Sunday Street Festival in the Grand Central District goes from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. The parade and festival are free. Also, the Skyway Bridge is going to be lit up in rainbow colors for an entire week starting tomorrow through June 29th.